So now that you've read that I'm going to be your campus outreach director for the year, I figured I would make a short intro video to tell you a little bit about my history with the Humane League and a little bit about myself. So first, I went vegan when I was a student at Emerson College in Boston back in December of 2009. At the time, I was taking a philosophy class where we were discussing the ethics of what we eat. I learned a lot about factory farming. I read the book Animal Liberation by Peter Singer, had a lot of class discussions about this kind of stuff, and after a couple weeks, slowly digesting it all, I decided that I didn't want to continue to eat animals, didn't want to continue to harm animals, so I made the decision to go vegan. I've been vegan for 7 years now, and that's kind of how I fell into this lifestyle. In terms of me getting involved in activism, also around that time in college, a buddy of mine, Dave, got hired by the Humane League to open their grassroots office in Boston. At the time, I think he was maybe their third or fourth employee, so this was still pretty early in the Humane League's history. Dave had been a vegetarian for a long time. He went vegan around the same time that I did. And he started doing a lot of the grassroots work that you'll be doing this semester for the Humane League in Boston at the time. And this is how I got involved in activism for animals. I was essentially just hanging out with my buddy, doing stuff that was making an impact for animals, and it was fun. So I did more of it as a volunteer. I did a lot of the leafleting that you'll do this semester, collected signatures for campaigns efforts. I tabled events like Boston Veg Fest and at college internship fairs and stuff for the Humane League, and really liked what this organization was doing. After a couple years working as a volunteer for animals, I decided I wanted to pursue a career in activism and found a job for another organization. I worked as a traveling leafleter, visiting college campuses for a year, and then in September of 2014, I was hired by the Humane League to open their grassroots office in Atlanta, Georgia. So I had never been to the South before, but I packed all my stuff up and moved to Atlanta and essentially set up shop for the Humane League in that city. So I kind of established our presence there, connected with a lot of local vegans, and met a lot of people and got them involved in our effective activism. So got people out leafleting at college campuses and involved in our high impact campaigns, our fundraising team, and a lot of different stuff. So I essentially established the Humane League's presence in Atlanta and really loved that. Atlanta was such an awesome city, and I made a lot of awesome friends in Atlanta that I'm still obviously in touch with today. After 2 years in Atlanta, I transitioned to my current role in our campus outreach department. So my title is Campus Outreach Director, and my role is essentially a manager for the program. So myself, Jose, and Stephanie are the 3 campus outreach directors for the Humane League right now, and each of us manage a group of about 18 students this semester. Our role is to be your kind of direct support system. So whenever you need anything related to your Humane League work, I will be your point of contact. So when it comes to troubleshooting any issues you have, any help that you need at all, I'm the person that you're going to talk to. We'll be doing bi-weekly check-in calls on the computer, and we'll be communicating a lot throughout the semester so we can ensure that your work is a success. And of course we're going to have an awesome semester together, and I am super stoked for that. Since I came on board to this program, it's really grown a lot. The first semester, before I got on board, there was only about 20 students, and things have really just grown exponentially since then. I think it's a really awesome program. I've seen students that we've had in the past really grow and develop as activists over their time in the program, so I'm super stoked that you are a part of the team. And I can't wait to get started this semester. A little bit about my personal life outside of animal advocacy. I live in Tacoma Park, Maryland, which is right over the DC line, and I live with my partner, Cassie. Cassie also works for the Humane League. She's our DC grassroots director. So that kind of work I was doing in Atlanta, she runs everything that we do in the DMV. We also live with our dog, Paco, who is my best buddy. I love him to death. He's super cute. I'll post some pictures here so you can check him out. I love to hang out with my friends here. There's a lot of other Humane League staff that live around DC, so I get to hang out with a lot of my friends all the time. really awesome vegan community here. I like to go to the gym, so since going vegan, I started lifting weights as a way to kind of show people that vegans can be strong too. So I usually go to the gym about 5 or 6 days a week. I like to watch pro wrestling with my buddies, is a really nerdy thing that I'm into. We like to take Paco on walks and go hiking with him. I like to be outside. But yeah, just generally like to have a good time with my friends. I like a lot of different music. I'm really into a lot of hip hop. I like to go out dancing or go out to a club with my friends every once in a while when I'm not saving animals for the Humane League. So those are some of my hobbies and interests. Like I said, we'll be getting to know each other a lot over the course of this semester, and I'm really looking forward to it. So like I said, we'll be in touch soon, and I can't wait to get started.